Well, the one thing that concerns me is not actually Summit's connection to Twilight. It's the fact that they've purchased rights for Divergent, which is another big YA novel or series of novels that, it's in the same vein as The Hunger Games. It's another dystopian, futuristic kind of novel. And I'm wondering, I love those books, that book, and those books. I'm sure I'll love the second and third one as well. I'm worried whether or not that's going to get put on the back burner now. I was getting really stoked about that movie, too, and I don't know how, with a merger, they're going to market to very similar movies to similar audiences. So I don't know what's going to happen to Divergent, and I'm really kind of sad about that. And I love The Hunger Games, so I'm glad that movie will come out, but I hope a merger doesn't affect that Divergent as well. I think Summit has lost its bargaining chip without Twilight. I mean, I don't see, and hopefully I'm not wrong, I don't see any way that The Hunger Games will not make Lionsgate money. Right. I know they've had a couple sinking films or sinkers, or I don't want to say crappy films because I haven't seen them. Maybe that's. I know they've had a bad year. But I don't think that The Hunger Games looks like it's going to be another money loser for them.
They actually have several other films in the works that would probably be extreme potential money makers, like Pride and Prejudice and Zombies, which was a huge hit as a book. I'm looking at a list right now. And a few other things that just look like interesting titles in and of themselves. Like, I'm looking. No, wait, Hunger Games is pretty much it.
Well, don't forget, there's also Sense and Sensibility.
Dirty Dancing. They have
the remake
of Dirty Dancing.
Yeah, they're doing the remake.
Blasphemy. Anyway, that's another topic. Not for this show.
Right?
Yeah, the fact that they can remake Dirty Dancing, my take is that just proves that you can have the time of your life twice instead of just once. That's what that's.
Well, most people have the time of their life.
No. Nobody puts Katniss in a corner.
Well, well, I don't know if you're picking up on that, Amie, but you'll have another chance to make the jump. It won't be in the garbage can next time. You'll jump right into Josh's arms and you'll do that lift perfectly. And everyone at that random country club will be impressed.
So I'm so excited now. I'm going to practice.
If I can add one more thing. And this is that it would be Lionsgate acquiring Summit and not Summit acquiring Lionsgate. So it sounds like Lionsgate is the bigger partner in this.
So take that, Twilight. No, just kidding.
Don't do that.
I'm just kidding. And that's when Jacob, by the way, comes on the screen and says, "You'll kill her." No.
God.
Apparently, by the way, I just should say this, because we had figure skaters on last week, my supervisor at work was actually listening to the show, and he told me he thought I was a little snarky about Twilight. So I'm feeling kind of bad, and I just want all the Twilight fans to know I didn't mean anything too terrible against your favorite series if you like it. And I think it's wonderful that people love what they like and go for that.
Yeah.
I just want to get that out of the way. And before we get Natalie Zuter's professional industry perspective, I also just want to say that major points awarded to one of our best listeners, Derek Jackson, who pulled off an incredible feat this week of growing the Seneca Crane beard, which was very, very cool. So I just wanted to give a quick shout-out to Derek. He actually has it, however you want to call that beard, whatever that style is, he's managed to do it. I can't even grow facial hair to that level, so I'm very impressed. And well done.
Speaking of the beard, this might be a good time to announce just quickly the winner in our giveaway today. So Mrs. Orman, who you all probably know. She has a website with Hunger Games-related lesson plans. She actually handmade a Seneca Crane's beard Christmas ornament and kindly gave it to us to give away. So we had a contest today on our Facebook page that challenged people to guess the number of hairs in Seneca Crane's beard in order to win the ornament. And I'm pleased to announce that the winner is Mandy Diaz. She guessed 25,001 hairs, and there are actually 25,112 hairs in Seneca Crane's beard. So congratulations, Mandy. I'll message you on Facebook tonight, or you can email us or tweet us and give us your contact info. We'll find you. Okay, back to the merger.
Yeah, and by the way, that's scientifically proven. We had actually a person go in and count every single hair, strand by strand.
A professional hair counter.
That person, by the way, was Teresa down with the capital, if you're wondering. So direct all inquiries to her.
She has the best eyesight, so
she's not actively on the show tonight, which is a shame. We miss her. But I just want you to know that she did a very precise job counting, a better job even than Palm Beach County did in the ballot box in 2000 with the whole Bush-Gore election. Even better than that with counting hairs. So well done, Teresa.
Yay.
And let's go over to Natalie really quickly, because I want to get perspective from someone who's very actively involved in the film industry. You must have some opinion to share on this merger. What do you think?
I'm afraid I might let you down. I mean, I didn't do any of the research that other people.
Oh, you don't have to do research. A woman of your acumen in this area can just speak purely off the cuff and offer brilliance just in your own right.
This is off the cuff. No, I guess I was surprised to see that it was Lionsgate acquiring Summit, if only because I think at first blush you would sort of assume that Summit just has all this money from Twilight and stuff, but I guess it is an interesting sign that, like, I don't know, it seems like Summit is sort of, I don't know, it seems like Twilight is sort of the main thing they put their work into, and I don't know, I guess it's wise of them, actually, maybe wiser than I would have given them credit for, to say, like, okay, our star is kind of fleeting, let's attach ourselves or allow ourselves to be taken into somewhere that kind of, it's almost like, what is that analogy of, like, grabbing another, I'm thinking of, like, Tarzan. I don't know why I'm thinking of Tarzan. Like, grabbing another vine, like, they're reaching out to Lionsgate being like, all right, we had, about 4 years of Twilight, and it's now ending, and now from 2012 on, Lionsgate has at least, like, 4 or 5 years. I don't know. I know nothing about the reps or anything. I should probably, like, I think I have contacts at the studio. I should probably ask them about it. But, yeah, it's interesting. And, in Lionsgate also, I've been reading about how they acquired Joss Whedon's horror movie, Cabin in the Woods, which is definitely, no big franchise like these guys. It's a one-time movie. But I think it shows, like, how Lionsgate themselves are really smart about cornering certain projects that, like, start to get, support, like, grassroots support, and then build up. Because, I mean, they were kind of gambling with Hunger Games. There was a chance that, like, the fandom wasn't as big as, as it is, or that it may not have gotten, people might have felt burnout after Twilight. But I think it's really, we've all shown that, like, we are just as excited, if not more excited. Anyway, I'm rambling, but I think that made some sense.
Your comments, like strands in Seneca Crane's beard, it may have seemed chaotic, but it all comes together beautifully.
Yeah, they look pretty. They make curlicues.
No, those were great insights. Please don't feel bad about that at all. So, Savanna, are there any? Did anyone else not get to speak up on this merger? Because I want to make sure everyone gets to say something about this very important subject.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really have anything to say personally. I guess, we'll see what happens.